Good Monday morning. It's 5:43. We're back here on Sunrise. And, you know, in an emergency, seconds matter, and there is a tool that is helping save lives.
Now, Matt is here to explain how this works and how it could really save lives.
Yeah, this is really growing in popularity. And, you know, it seems we hear an awful lot about these trauma kits or these stop the bleed kits. So we really wanted to know, what exactly is it? Well, there is a tourniquet inside, and Indianapolis EMS walked us through how it works in the aftermath of a tragedy or accident and after you've called for help. From there, you cover or even stuff the wound with gauze or perhaps even a shirt in a pinch. Then comes the really tough and physical part.
Basically, both hands, put some body weight into it, and what you're wanting to do is put pressure on that artery or those large veins that are bleeding. If that doesn't work, or very quickly after that, you want to apply a tourniquet. You want to get that blood to stop flowing out of that damaged artery.
So, you know when you go and you get your blood pressure tested, right, and that cuff really clamps down on you? That's what the tourniquet basically does, tightening and working to stop the bleed. But what if you're in an emergency and you don't have one?
You know, there's always the story of I used a shirt or I used a belt. It can work, but that's not a hard and fast rule. The best thing to do if you do have someone that's hemorrhaging and it's an external you know, trauma into the arms and legs, best thing to do is just direct pressure.
And the real goal here is to get more of those kits put in more places. Coming up in our next hour, we're working to break down just where they may actually be required soon by lawmakers and how they got so popular here in the first place.
And are they that expensive, these kits?
Well, there's the tourniquet inside, there's the gauze, a lot of different other materials. How much would you expect just one kit to cost?
I don't know, maybe $100?
Yeah.
The surprising part is $50 for just one kit, so not as expensive as you might be thinking. So we've got more about that and some training classes because they really want to get all of us learning how to use these. We've got more details for you about that on WTHR.com.
I'm sure it's just repetitions where you're comfortable with it because in an emergency, Matt, I mean, those seconds are so critical. You don't want to be panicked. You want to say, hey, I know exactly how to get this done.
Practice is key.
Okay.
All right, thanks, Matt.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Well, we talk about the wind and it's bringing in these colder temperatures, Chuck. I think everybody that's surprised, or everything